Hi guys, this is the continuation of the previous lecture where we are going to reverse this animation. We are going to use a simple option within After Effects. What I want to reverse is the animation in these three compositions, but I'm not going to do it one by one. I'll select all of them, right click and say pre-compose, and let's say here to reverse, for example. Okay, you can call it anything you want. I will click OK. Now you notice this animation doesn't take 10 seconds. It just takes, for example, 5 seconds is enough. At 4 it's finishing, is almost finishing. 5 seconds. Good. I press N to bring the work area and to the timeline indicator. That will be 5 seconds. And right click and say trim comp to work area. So I have a 5-second animation here that's working very fine. I will come back to my title, and now I have my to reverse just at 5 seconds. Here is this. What I will do to reverse it, I will just duplicate it and just move it on the side, just here. I have the first animation that comes in, and then the second animation will also come in. Okay, that's not great. I will just right click on the layer, go to time, and use a time reverse layer. So I'm going to reverse the time on the layer only, and that is the top layer. Okay, now you notice the layer here started to have some kind of lines, oblique lines, that will show you that this time is reversed. Let's see what's happening. This one is coming in, and this one is coming out. It's taking very long time. Let's play our animation and see, are we happy from it? So this one is really the real time, and the second layer is moving it out. Cool, that's not bad, but I think it's too long for waiting. Let's take it over here and bring the reversed layer to this side and see exactly what is happening. You need to work on the timing, and I'm doing it like if I never did that before. Now, there is no need to keep this layer, overlapping the other layer. It's not good. What I will do is to go to the top layer, press I to go to its endpoint, go to the bottom layer and press alternate and right square bracket, and I will trim it off. So now they are just coming one after the other, you notice, and then I have few seconds and it move out. Let's run all animation and see. It's working fine. It stays here and then it goes up. That's pretty cool. So playing with the overlap here will give you the timing that you want your animation to stay on the screen and be seen, and then you can remove it. So the technique here is very easy. You just duplicate the layer and time reverse the layer. It can work with any layer, including videos, including pre-compositions, and simple layers like a rectangle that you draw on the screen. Then you can reverse it. It will draw the inverse way. What can go wrong in this kind of animation is, if you come over here, take your layer and move it. Okay, simple. Say, okay, I want to put it here. Then the second one is coming in another place. This shift now is not good at all, and you are getting both of them at the same time. Let's undo this. So you need to make sure that the two compositions are really one on top of the other. Now this is very easy in our case. If you bring in the shape path, you notice that the two compositions are exactly the same size as the main comp, and I did not really trim here at all. Here it wasn't trimmed at all. I just left it the whole comp, and this will work very fine with you. But if you have trimmed it, then you really need to adjust them, and this might give you a trouble. This technique is very much used. What do you do here? If this is your main composition where you're going to add more layers and more composition, it's better to come and pre-compose again and put it aside, so you know this is one composition and two layers that I should not move. This is how to reverse using time and time reversed layer. Thanks very much for listening, and I hope this was very useful for you, and I hope you learned a lot here. I will remind you that this technique is not only for title animation, you can use it everywhere. Thanks, I will see you in the next lecture.